catch the 7 o'clock coach and we have a 9-hour journey. It's going to be fun.
We welcome you, a guest of honor. Quiet at home, we welcome you, a guest of honor. Quiet at home, we welcome you. We welcome you, a guest of honor. We are one in the spirit, we are one in the Lord. We are one in the spirit, we are one in the Lord. Waiting for a long, long time. Life is so dear, we feel so happy. We know everything is going to be fine.
Hi guys, we've just arrived at the orphanage. So the previous orphanage and school that we had set up on the old piece of land, we got kicked off that land, and so I mean, this is our temporary place now. It's not very good, especially for 60 plus kids, and there's a few of our kids which have gone missing now, right?
Yeah.
So what was it, Scholastic? Our lead singer, she's gone.
Scholastic, yeah.
Mercy ran away. Yeah, so when we were chased off that land, a lot of the kids then went missing and we haven't found them since. And also Cynthia, what happened to Cynthia?
Okay, she fell from the tree. She was climbing some tree, then she fell down and broke the chest. Now she's sick, she's not here right now because she's sick. She's with Betty, who is taking care of her.
So we've just arrived at Betty's place to see Cynthia. Cynthia fell off a tree?
Okay, Cynthia was playing with other kids, then she climbed on top of a tree, then she fell down and she had a very bad injury in the chest, which has affected her. Okay, right now she needs medication because the pain strikes her and she needs to be scanned. Right now, Betty has told us she's just in a bad state and she's sleeping. Maybe we can have a look at her.
It's going to get a bit dark in here. So what's happening now with her?
Okay, Cynthia, because she never slept at night due to the pain and coughing.
If we get the money together, can she be seen to know?
That's what I was trying to ask Betty, if we can call back to the doctor so that maybe we say if we are ready with the money so that the doctor can check on her. You'll be alright? I'll take you to hospital, me and Betty, okay? On Friday next week, okay? Yeah.
She understands English?
Yeah, but she can't speak.
You understand English?
So, Betty, when the money is transferred, it will be given to me. Then me and you, we shall take Cynthia to hospital on Friday next week. But I've not confirmed with the doctor, so I'll call him to ask him. So Eric will leave me the money, then ataacha pesa, then me now we go to hospital with Cynthia. Because even the heartbeat.
Hey, drop this leaf. So you go, you cut, and then this hand, and then cut. And then this hand. Yeah? Abu. This hand. This one. So you go, you cut, and this hand, and then cut, and this hand. Yeah?
This is 3 hours later.
Yeah, this one. Oh, there we go. Yeah! Then you go faster. Okay. Nearly.
He's supposed to be one of the smartest kids here. Yeah.
Hello. Tell them your name.
What is your name? No, stop waving now. What is your name?
Tell the camera your name.
What is your name?
My name is Tim.
Your name is, say that again? What is it, Jess? What is it? Is it exciting? Hi guys, so now we're looking at the things that we plant on this land, and here we have what we call coffee berries, okay? And this is all coffee. This whole area is all coffee now. And what the berries look like is this. So once a year we harvest this, okay? So we plant it. The coffee season is all year round, and we just harvest once. And what we do with this berry is we take them all off and we send them to the factory. These coffee beans,
it is pulped.
It is pulped, and we get these coffee beans, removing the outer covering.
Like this one.
Hey, yeah. And this is the leftover of the berry. Fascinating, eh? Okay, I'll show you some other things down here. Okay, so maize is harvested once a year. Yeah, once a year. So all this you can see here is all maize. And within the maize, what you have is, you find these are beans. Now you get bean season. You get bean season twice a year. So we harvest twice a year on all of these. Okay, so this is the second harvest now because we're in August, so around November time, that's when we'll be picking out all the beans. We also have banana trees. So these are the banana trees over here. The banana trees are harvested
when it puts on the banana fruit.
How many seasons?
It depends now.
It depends. So whenever you see bananas and it's ripe, then you take it off.
Like the one we are already.
So we just tried the maize here, and it is a lot sweeter than the maize we have on our land across the river. So it seems very good, the land. Thank you.
Okay, stand up, we sing the number one song. Stand up, simameni. Stand up, stand up. Hello Esther, start the song. How do you sing it? Esther, 1, 2, 3, Esther.
Esther, hello sister, come look my little car. It is very dirty. Clean my car. Again, shake body, dance.
Again,
shake body, dance.
Esther, once again, quickly, Esther.
Toeni daftari za Kiswahili. Kwa mfano neno kikombe, kikiwa kimoja tunasema ni
Kikombe.
Vikiwa vitano tutasema nini? Yes, Owen. Tutasema vikombe. Okay, kikombe means a cup.
Okay, thank you.
A beautiful garden. This was called the Garden of Eden. Was called the Garden of
ECD, and they have some items that they want to represent. Thank you.
Shake, shake the mango tree first.
Shake, shake the mango tree, the mango tree, the mango tree. Shake, shake the mango tree. Down for the mangoes, down for the mangoes. Nani alisema bremi sio manyanga? Nani alisema bremi sio manyanga? Baka wapi? Baka chini, baka chini, baka wapi? Baka chini. Zigizaga, 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 zigizaga.
I just want to say to everybody that Olivia Green has been doing a very good job over here. I came over exactly 1 year ago and I see the situation here and I wanted to change. I wanted to help these kids. I'm trying my best as well back in England to raise money all the time, to get more and more money so we can build the school more, we can employ more people, we can do more. We come here, we take videos, we show the people back at home, back in England, what it is like here. And I try my best to raise money and get the money to support the orphanage, to support the kids, to support all these teachers, to support all of us. I was not aware that Olivia was taking her own salary to give to other people. I don't know. The matron got bit by a snake, so we needed money for the hospital. Cynthia fell off a tree and we need money for operations. So much happens and we need money for sports, we need money for this, we need money for that. I didn't know either. But when I come here this time and I see that the kids are all speaking English, that they can do maths because of these great teachers helping and teaching them, then I thank you all because you have all did a wonderful job. What I would love to say today is that all of you, please, work together. We work as a family. And if we work as a family, then I can help solve your needs. If you are needing money, you're needing pay, the volunteers, thank you very much for volunteering. You are doing a great job. And I can see that. And Green can see that. And when Green sees that, she tells me that also. And I promise that I try my best to satisfy everybody. I do. Yeah? You are the people that I acknowledge, and I thank you very much. And we'll try our best to make everybody happy. As long as we can work together, we can make anything happen. We don't just be 7th here, we can be 1st here. Yeah? We're looking for a piece of land now. So hopefully when we get a piece of land, we, one, have an orphanage, so a home for all these kids. Second, build the school. The school will all have desks and blackboards in all of the rooms. Yeah? Yeah? And aside from that, we have a playground where the kids can learn sport. Yeah? We watched the Olympics in the UK. Yeah? And Kenya got a few medals. We got a gold medal for running. Yeah? So hopefully one day YoYo Mission will have some gold medalists. Yeah? And not just that, because we have very smart kids here. Yeah? And hopefully one day there will be an Obama from this school because of these great teachers. Because of all of us working together. Thank you.
Hi. It's our last day here, so trip has come to an end and I'm really sad about it. Seeing them and seeing how happy they are just because we're there, it's a nice feeling. People just need to realise and and see just how much good we're doing with these kids and how much they've improved. I mean, when I was speaking to the matron, she was telling me that some of the kids, they lived in the forest, I think, and they have their own sort of language because they couldn't speak English, and now they speak English fine and they can understand it, and their education and their learning, and it's such a great thing to be doing. Being here to me realise how much we take things for granted at home. Everyone here seems so smiley and so happy, and yet they're so content, but then you look at them and sort of material wise they have nothing. They have their house and maybe, and that's it, whereas we're at home and I fight with my brother over who gets to watch what on the TV that we've recorded from 3 days ago, and it's just, it really puts things into perspective. One of the things I think this trip has taught me is just, at home I complain about, complaints just for the sake of complaining, and it's so unnecessary, because here, they just get on with their lives and they take everything as it is, and it's such like I suppose a beautiful thing to see that they can still live the way they do and still be happy, and they're not worrying about, oh, I don't have this and I don't have this. They're like, okay, well, this is what I have, so this is how I'm gonna live, and it's a nice thing to see. Yeah, so like I said, I'd want to come back here, and I really recommend that people do. There's all these reservations about coming here, and people say this and there's stories, but it's such, I don't want to sound cheesy or anything, but it's a humbling thing, I suppose. You can see life from a different perspective, and it's just so interesting to see, and I really recommend people come here, and don't come here and stay in, because there's a Hilton and there's this and the nice proper hotel. Live how they live, and it would just change your perspective of what reality is, and it makes you question how we live in here. Okay, so overall, had a really good time. It's been amazing. I mean, the work I think that Eric has done is fantastic. Watching him, you see how much he cares about it. It's such like a pure thing, and to see Olivia Green, and just hearing her story and all the things that she's been through, I think it's been amazing, basically. And I've had a great time. I'd love to come back and continue it and keep helping the kids and helping grow and expand the orphanage. I feel privileged just to have been part of this, and I think it's such a great cause, and we need support and donations. If you go onto the YoYo Mission website, and you can have a look for yourself and see the good we're doing, but the main thing is that we need support here. It can't all be from just one person, and it benefits so many people. It's not just the kids now, so the kids who are in the top class and they're going to graduate and everyone will move up, and then there's another lot of kids that will come in, and it's just, it can't be done by one person, and we need the support and the donations. So anything, if you can, please. Thank you.
Hi guys, today is August the 23rd, 2012, and this is our final day here in Nairobi, Kenya. This trip has been amazing. It's been very productive. We've managed to crack a lot of the problems we were facing in our orphanage. Also, we've had the chance to meet a lot of very spectacular people. Since starting the orphanage last year, we started off with taking in 63 orphans, and to now we have actually doubled, and we have 118 orphans in our orphanage. So this time we have actually acquired for another 2 acres of land. Hopefully we can build a new school there and a orphanage there, also having the playground and having a piece of land where they can actually grow their own vegetation. So hopefully we can get that by the end of the year. Our kids now ranging from the age of 2 to 15. Many of them had no education whatsoever at the beginning of the year, but thanks to Olivia Green and our teachers, they've implemented an Excel learning program, which actually we managed to achieve in the mock exams this year, being 32nd out of 74 schools in the district. So that result is fantastic. These are including the private schools, the government funded schools and the academies, so we've really did really well. The teachers promised me that next year we'll be in the top 10, so I'm looking forward to that. Since the start of setting up the orphanage last year, we've encountered a lot of problems, but we've luckily been able to overcome them all. I mean, we had lost our first piece of land, to theft of money, to even losing some of our children. It's been an emotional process, but the good thing is that everybody within the YoYo Mission orphanage, all the teachers, Olivia Green has stood strong, and we've never really lost the vision of being able to, aside from being a home for these kids, to have a school to educate, give them the education that they deserve, and further to that, even to teach them to grow their own crops and sell, do business, to have a center that is sustainable. And I think that is very important, and that's our aim, and we hope to achieve that by next year. I'd like to thank the people back home, my family, who have been supporting me all the way, and also I'd like to take this time to acknowledge the work that Olivia Green has put into this orphanage. During the hardest time, she's never lost that vision, never lost that hope, and she's carried on making everything possible for us. So I'd like to thank you for that. And another person I would really like to thank this time is Jessica Samuel, who's been with me through everything all the way, and I don't think she actually realizes how much she has actually contributed to these kids and to these orphans. And it's not easy being out here. You're amazing, Jess. And God bless you all.
There comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one. There are people dying. Oh, when it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all. We can't go on pretending day by day that someone somewhere will soon make a change. We all a part of God's great big family, and the truth